don't care. We bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five with the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five with the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are. Turn it up! I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated,
Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the op.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitor's sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season.
Niggas can't hear it no more. Still to the man can't do it no more. Some of them don't do it no more. Jump in a minute, but can't do it no more. Riding away, but no, you no more.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
180. Playing hot. Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 1.
11. A carry here for Brown. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
They go play action for Burrow. And deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Stop. 180. Right shot. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Can.
Here's Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And
a dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And fortunately, he's able to get back on. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down.
That's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and we can't do it a lot better than that.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal.
Here we go.
Hero is into the end zone for a Bengals touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
Let's go. The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact.
Oh, Travis Etienne inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to possess the football for the second time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
Open man, left side, he's got it. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. That is first touchdown of the new year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jaguars 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Jaguars offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Jaguars.
Play action
first
now.
down.
It's Lawrence. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Another Jaguars first down.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second down and 4.
Second and 4.
Easy, route.
And in motion is Brown. Second down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Hey, run!
Lawrence from the gun here on. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Playing hot.
Burrow now. Forced out wide. Oh, the ball's out. The Jaguars have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score.
For the extra point.
extra point by little is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Charlie Jones now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whenever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Burrow. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
On one, ready?
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there.
On one, ready?
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Now, Burrow. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Gun. Dodge.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. There's the big tight end back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Caleb Ransom in on the tackle. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
What is that?
The Jaguars' 25-yard line.
Here's Burrow. They look underneath and find Hero. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Here's Hero. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score! Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field on 1st down. Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Junior. A gain of 12 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
First down throw for Lawrence. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
For a Jaguars
least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The coverage by Demetrius.
Hey, Rock.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Logan Wilson in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
It's third down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Red on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Little kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut the lead down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. On first and 10, Burrow. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. 180. Running shot. Shot.
To throw is Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Now Brown. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Here we go.
Bengals first
180. Running shot.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on first down. He will find Thomas. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 33.
Lawrence now on second down. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down.
On first and 10. Lawrence under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Loss of 5 yards. And second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko.
Here's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the deficit down to 1.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's our second week in studio, second week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Christian Watson. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. The Packers able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Aaron Rodgers hooking up with his tight end, Pat Freiermuth. 18 yards, it's a touchdown. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown from 20 yards away. This one's gone to halftime with the Dolphins leading by a touchdown at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. Different quarterbacks, different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and nobody wants to be in a league, right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafted at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means things didn't go great. But if you're going to rebuild, I'll tell you, you want to do it in a division where there's a lot of wins on your schedule, and that's certainly the AFC South over the last couple of years. So as bad as things feel with your Jacksonville and Tennessee, the fact that there's not a big dog in your division, your ability to find yourself climbing up the ladder is not as far as away as it might seem in the moment.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Lawrence. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. Cam Lillard for this field goal attempt. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Lawrence. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's swung out to ETN. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Now here's Lawrence. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. A sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 9 yards. Another 3 and out.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Bengals offense ready to get back at it. Now, Greg, to get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchdown. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward and fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of like they kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35, where even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come over.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second TD catch of the season. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jags offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft. The draft has become this multi-day, huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
You know, obviously, so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes number 1, and obviously with Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, I think you look at Ashton Jenkins.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook to punt. Charlie Jones, deep to return. This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
32-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup.
Here we go.
Second and 6.
Burrow here on second down. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Bengals first
Gun.
down.
Cut.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
11.
Burrow now. A quick slant taken by Chase. To the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His second touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
Cincinnati.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Here down the field will fall incomplete. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Pressure gets there and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Searching for some, but seems to go forward. It's not there. They get behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
We're at 43.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Here we go.
Now give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
11.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 24-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
It's
Here we go.
and 10.
180.
To throw is Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown one more to their lead.
Score, Bengals 43, Jaguars 26.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense back onto the field for their next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Flushed to his left. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Ryan!
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Lawrence. This one just too far for the receiver in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The offense is staying out there for this 4th down. Lawrence now. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. That's complete to ETN.
Let's go.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Lawrence going to keep this himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19. That. Let's go.
A run. It's Peeler. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Operating out of the gun, it's Browning. Oh, a loose football. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Fortunate that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands. But only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety. Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 10 yards.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.